Minus 33 and minus 9. Now tell me, you were supposed to have gone off last Sunday morning to see Tubby at home before going home.
Yeah, I meant to, but when I went to his home, his maid tells me that he's gone for a service.
Oh, really?
He says it's a fasting period, he's gone for a religious service. I saw his vehicle there. I could see someone drawing the curtains there.
Yes.
But the maid insisted that he was not at home.
Tubby's the man.
That's the official response.
I take that back.
Yeah, because remember, we're supposed to share this.
His maid is the man.
Yeah. So hopefully, I will get a personal courier to come over and to deliver the stuff to my home this afternoon, because the fasting is over, the services are over, and I'm sure Tubby is available to deliver the stuff personally.
I'm sure too.
Yeah.
We wait with bated breath.
With bated breath.
Yeah. It's 8:30 on Lotus FM. It's the weekend liftoff with Ray Maharaj in Durban.
And Vikash in Johannesburg.
And it's time to take some brilliant music. On the other side of the music, not the 8:45 news. Remember, cows may come and cows may go. But the bull on this show goes on forever.
You are number 452 in the queue. Your call will be answered in approximately 12 minutes and 42 seconds. Please be patient. We appreciate your business.
Face it, life's just not as entertaining as SABC3. That's why we have an extra hour of riveting primetime viewing every night and a new earlier 7 p.m. news time slot, only on SABC3. Much better. Lotus FM.
It's a little after 8:30, and as the name suggests, it's time for South Africa's #1 news show, not the 8:45 news. The show that led to the shock resignation this week of the Lotus FM station manager, Dr. Naresh Veeran.
Featuring reports from our international team of journalists, including those based in Oslo Beach, Brighton Beach, Tongaat Beach, Ifafa Beach, Ilovo Beach, Isipingo Beach, Kings Beach, Manaba Beach, Marina Beach, and Nonoti River.
And presented as usual by the men that women love to hate, myself, Vikash Mathura.
And Ray Maharaj. Good morning.
Good morning, but first, as usual, a word from our chief sponsors for the morning news.
Utki.
And it's on to our top story. News from Iraq first. It's reported that after the war, there's a plan to divide Iraq into 3 parts: regular, premium, and unleaded.
There was also widespread looting of presidential palaces in Iraq. Reporters said they haven't seen looting like this since Clinton's last days in the White House. And we'll be back after a visit to the marketplace.
Dhania, Karela, Methi, Bhaji. Bring your Aja and your Aji. Tomatoes, potatoes and half-ripe berries available only at quarter price from Harry's. And this week's specials, everybody. If you come to my stall in Clearwood Market, we got garden fresh fruit and vegetables at discounted prices. And please remember, we cannot give free plastic packets for the goods you buy anymore. But why pay 40 to 50 cents at supermarkets? Because at Harry's, for free, we're making special carrier bags made from the 2003 Lotus FM calendars. That's right. Saris is using Alice bands to make the handles, so come quickly while stocks last. We also just heard that next year, Lotus FM will only print calendars with 3 months at a time, just so that it can remain relevant. Look at how many people from the calendar are gone. And for all purchases over 100 Rand, we got 1 pair... Dice. Dice. Huh. So you can roll and try to guess who's the next person who will be leaving. Lucky Vikash Mathura's picture wasn't there from the start. See what happens when you mess with him and leave him out of the calendar? So forget Gucci bags, everybody. Come and get your free Harry's Lotus bags free of charge, only from my stall. So don't forget, everybody. Dhania, Karela, Methi, Bhaji. Bring your Aja and your...
Aji. We back.
Last weekend, viewers were shocked to see war footage on the UK Sports Channel. A group of men were waving white flags and surrendering. Only later was revealed that it was actually the Liverpool team during the game against Manchester United.
And still with international news, doctors are reporting a 65-year-old woman in India may be the oldest woman to ever give birth. Reporters said the baby looks just like the father, who is 82. Bald, no teeth, and wears napkins. And we'll be back after this commercial break.
Opening countrywide in a mall near you.
Harry Mama's shoe repairs.
We will heal you.
We will save your soul.
We will even die for you.
Shoe problems, don't buy. Just fix it at Harry's.
You have a uncle in the cobbler business, Harry Mama. Harry Mama.
We're back.
News just in now. According to reporters in the United States, citizens are very concerned about the SARS virus and the germ warfare, and many are considering using biohazard suits. Reports also state that Jennifer Lopez spent $40,000 this week for a see-through, off-the-shoulder biohazard gown.
And finally, last month, the champion Celtic soccer side was dumped out of the Scottish FA Cup by First Division side Inverness Caledonian Thistle for the second time in 3 years. And local newspapers carried the following headline: Super Cali go ballistic, Celtic are atrocious.
That's the end of the news for this week.
So until next Saturday,
or the 19th of April.
whichever comes first, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, you heard what Jennifer Lopez bought? Jennifer Lopez, she bought one see-through off-the-shoulder biohazard gown. You think I can buy one also? Not off-the-shoulder, but only see-through.
Hey,
Dum da dum 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 da dum dum
आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए। आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए। गुल को बाहर, बाहर को चमन, दिल को दिल, बदन को बदन, हर किसी को चाहिए तन मन का मेकन। काश मुझ पर ऐसा दिल आपका भी आए, बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए। आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए। पा 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 Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that seems to be true. Another night, another dream, but always you. In the night I dream of love so true. In the night, in my dream, I'm in love with you. 'Cause you talk to me like lovers do. I feel joy, I feel pain, cause it's still the same. And the night is gone, I'll be alone. Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that seems to be true. Another night, another dream, but always you. In the night I dream of love so true. मैं इंसान हूँ फरिश्ता नहीं, डर है बहक न जाऊं कहीं, तन्हा दिल न समझेगा प्यार ना ये तरसेगा, आप सा कहाँ है दिल आपको ही चाहे, हो बात बन जाए, हाँ बात बन जाए, आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए, हाँ हाँ बात बन जाए.
Lotus FM.
The accommodation was really great, Mom. And the sunsets were to die for. I mean, they were absolutely gorgeous. Kind of reddish, but with a bit of an orange tinge. And when the sun dropped behind the mountains, oh, it was amazing. You know what I mean? Mom, are you there?
Nothing can paint a picture quite like a picture, which is why CNA is giving you a second set of prints free to give to someone special with every film developed until May 6. Remember, only at CNA.
Kodak. Share moments. Share life.
Lotus FM.
I suppose languages are so important, and radio plays a very important role in teaching people how to speak, isn't it, Ray?
Absolutely. What's your point?
I got the story.
Yeah.
An African chief
Yeah.
was flying to the United States of America.
This is from darkest Africa.
This is from the darkest part of Africa. You know, a part of Africa that's not even on the map. The topography of this particular area.
Wow.
It's not even known.
Wow.
And so
I'm impressed.
you are mortified.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, wow, man.
So anyway, this African chief is flying to the United States of America to visit President George W. Bush. And when he arrives at the airport, there's a host of newsmen and television cameramen there to meet him, because it's the first time that this African chief from the darkest part of Africa, where even the topography is not known on maps, has never ever been to this country before. So there's a whole lot of journalists, newsmen, CNN is there, Sky News, BBC, all of them are there. And one of the reporters asks this African chief, who's dressed in typical African regalia,
Did you have a nice flight, sir?
and the African chief responds and says, screech, scratch, honk, buzz, whistle, zzz. And then he says, yes, I've had a very nice flight, thank you.
And, Chief, do you plan to visit the Washington Monument while you're in the area?
Yes, I plan to visit the White House and the Capitol building.
And tell me, Chief, where did you learn to speak such flawless English?
From the shortwave radio. The wonders of radio.
Yeah, but you know, I marvel at the topography of the land from which this gentleman emanated.
Yes, that's a beautiful word, isn't it?
Ah, what a word.
You haven't heard that word topography in a while.
I know that you probably knew this word a couple of days ago, and you've been dying to
I've been trying to find an
conversation.
excuse.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find an excuse.
Thank heavens for the radio show.
Thank goodness.
Now, on to the GK and the cryptic clue. Nobody managed to crack either.
No, not nobody.
Nobody managed to crack it.
I cracked this.
Oh, you did. Yes, you did. GK.
With no help, I must add.
That's right. Who was the first black golfer to participate in the Sun City $1 Million Golf Challenge? The answer is Calvin Peete. That's Peate. No correct answers to that.
Which year was that, Ray?
In the 80s. I think it's 1986, I think it is. And the cryptic clue, relocation of urban ape lad who's bringing the country to a standstill.
Just before we go to cryptic.
Yeah.
The general knowledge and that question was courtesy of who?
The GK was courtesy of Tubby, and the cryptic was courtesy Rajan Govender.
Yeah. Now you know why Tubby hasn't got the time to meet with you and sort that bill out.
He's playing golf.
He's thinking about questions, reading encyclopedias.
Right. Now, if you take the letters urban, ape, lad, and who's, and you juggle those letters around, you come up with 4 words. 4344. Who's bringing the country to a standstill? And answer is Vikash.
Peru and Bala show.
That's absolutely correct. And you managed to do this within 2 minutes, Vikash.
Within 2 minutes while the professor was on air.
That's right. Within 2 minutes of me
and
giving
people
you
who know the know.
The 6th set of clues, you managed to crack it within 2 minutes of the 6th set of clues that I gave you.
But people who know the know.
Yeah.
Will know what a genius I am.
Absolutely.
To have cracked it while the professor was on air.
Absolutely. that is what I said.
That's what I said.
The Peru and Bala shows your answer to cryptic clue. Now your answers for the next questions. GK, what...
Don't you want to explain to them how you got Peru and Bala show?
Yeah, you juggle urban, ape, lad, and who's, all those letters around. You come up with the Peru and Bala show, which means brings the country to a standstill every single Saturday. Now your GK question, what did Thomas Sullivan inadvertently invent in 1904 in New York? That's your GK question. What did Thomas Sullivan inadvertently invent in 1904 in New York? I'll give you a further clue. With a small piece of silk. With a small piece of silk. What did he invent? And your cryptic clue, to write off even little rand debts is bad for business. To write off even little rand debts is bad for business. Your answer has 1 word, 11 letters. To write off even little rand debts is bad for business. 1 word, 11 letters. Call us in the Durban studio, 089-310-8789.
Yeah, still ahead on the show, we've got Uncle Speru and Bala who'll be joining us at 9:15, but not before Sheetal Maharaj comes in on the hour to wrap up the local and international news. At 9:30, we've got your dedications, emails and correspondences, and of course the parting shots with Dolia Mosi and Pukni Mosa just before 10 o'clock. We also got some brilliant music, like this one. Sheetal Maharaj is on the other side of it with your news.
Stand with an upper hand. Music tracks with my man Michael Jackson. A smooth criminal hat the man is Mike, so relax. Mingle, jingle in the jungle. Bum rush the door, 3 and 4's in a bundle.
Spoken to this beautiful lady for the entire year. Would that be a fair assessment, Sheetal?
Depends who you're talking about.
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
I'm talking about you. We haven't spoken for the entire years yet.
I've been lucky.
But you were telling me that, people know that you've quite far into your pregnancy. You've been having these cravings and urges to eat certain things. For example, this morning at 8 o'clock, what were you eating?
I never said that to you.
At 8 o'clock this morning, Sheetal, what were you eating? Either you tell them or I tell them. What were you eating?
If you tell them, because they won't believe you anyway.
Yeah. Sheetal Maharaj at 8 o'clock this morning had the craving to eat mutton curry. Her baby's first words will be, bah. Time for the morning wrap-up. The news is brought to you with the compliments of the Chatswood Centre on the weekend Liftoff. You're on your way out.
Because I was removing the cans, and Sanchez arranged a wonderful spread here for breakfast. He's brought us some of his curry and roti and some sambals.
Yeah, just keep that away from Sheetal.
Really delectable stuff.
Yeah, keep that away from Sheetal. All right, let's say good morning to Uncle Peru. Uncle Peru, vanakkam.
Vanakkam, Vikash. How are you, ma?
I'm very well, thank you, but I do believe that you're a bit depressed this morning.
Yeah, man, but let me tell Bala the story now.
Vanakkam, Peru.
How are you, ma?
I'm alright.
Why you so worried, ma?
Huh?
Why you sound like you're depressed?
You heard the news.
What news, ma?
Yeah, Viren gone.
I heard, and I phoned last night. You're not answering your cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we got job or not
What's
now.
gonna happen now? Because Viren told us, giving us 10 rand more.
He said that, and I could witness Padma was there when he promised us that thing.
Yeah,
But nothing
now-
is in writing now.
No, I opened an account in the vegetable market and all here in Randburg.
Right.
How are we going to pay the bill if we never signed contract yet for the 10 rand?
I don't know. Maybe you can speak to Tansen, nice boy, that.
Not nice like that, eh?
But Tansen's a nice boy. I'm sure
Nice
we can talk
boy.
to him.
Yeah.
But I'm so upset.
What's wrong?
You know, because I'm a Don Juan.
You're a what?
Don Juan.
You're Don Juan.
I'm a Don Juan.
I'm Don too.
You Don, ma?
Don too.
I said I'm a Don Juan, yeah, because whenever I go with the women's, they don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah, not nice.
I don't know why. In fact, I met the girl that used to be my neighbor when I was a boy.
Yeah.
And this was a long time ago when I was still in the school now.
Oh, that must be like 60 years ago, Pero.
Yeah, because I was in class 2 at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And she used to always walk past my house. We didn't have outside lavatory and all in those days.
Pero?
Yeah.
It was your second year or your third year in class 2?
I can't remember. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
But she used to always walk past my house and she used to have 2 potties on the head and carry and go.
Nice to carry and go, you know?
Right. And that's why we used to call her Lulu.
Lulu. Nice to call her Lulu. Yeah. That's the story, Pero.
It's finished.
Yeah. No, Prem came home.
For what, ma?
Who's Prem?
Prem is your neighbor, eh?
No, Prem Steven.
Oh, from the Shibaks?
Yeah.
What he wanted?
Prem told me, I invited him to come by the house, right, for supper.
Right.
Now, what's my wife's name?
Sowers.
Sowers got upset with me.
Why?
She telling me, when I gone mad, why I'm inviting people to come by the house.
Yeah.
I said, Sowers, don't be stupid. He's my friend.
Right.
She said, no, but Bala, the house is a mess. She said, we never go shopping yet.
Yeah, women don't like to have visitors when the house is in a mess.
Yeah, plus you never go shopping, never buy tea and sugar and saklapada and all those things, you know?
Right.
She said the dishes never get washed for 2 weeks. Oh, she don't feel like cooking. How is gonna come home? You invite somebody to come by the house and they see things like that, you know?
Yeah.
I said, no, but Sowers, I know all of that.
Then why are you inviting by the house if you know all that?
That's what she's asking. I said, Sowers, that Prem is my best friend now.
Right.
Because he gave me account by the Shibaks, you know? I said, he's my best friend now and he's thinking about getting married.
Right.
I just wanted to bring him home and show him what it looked like.
To
you
put
know?
him off.
Yeah. Sowers hit me.
You know, I was sitting here from upper state in the seat in the studio, eh?
Yeah.
And my backside got numb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling Sam, my backside got numb. He said, what can I do, Uncle? Yours is a dead-end job.
Madan getting married again.
He's getting married. How old is he now?
Hey, Madan is 85 now.
And this is his 7th wife.
Yeah, and she's 25 years, this dragon.
How he managed to do that?
Hey, I went by him, I said, Madan, tell me the secret, you know? First thing is the other 6 women he married, they all died, right?
Yeah, they're dead by poisoning in the
Yeah, no, I don't know, poisoning now, I didn't know. I said, Madan, tell me the secret. I got one dragon here, not going nowhere, you know? Hey, so Madan told me, no, what happened was he went by the counselor, you know?
Right.
Marriage counselor.
Right.
He told the marriage counselor he's getting married to a 25-year-old, you know?
Right.
And he said to the counselor, but, you know, doctor, I am 85. I need you to give me some advice, you know?
Nice to ask.
Nice to ask.
Right.
He said, how can I keep my new bride happy, you know?
Right.
Hey, so the counselor told him, see, Madan, he reckon I think you must take in a young boarder in the house. Somebody else to stay there, young one,
Right.
So, hey, couple...
Maybe for companionship.
Yeah, because more than 85 now, where is going to keep that 25-year-old bride happy,
Right, for companionship you must have friends.
Yeah.
Right.
For mother it's like winter whole year, So mother told me he went there, about a month later he went back with the counselor.
Right.
So the counselor asked him, how's the new bride and the boarder doing,
Right.
So mother told him, no, counselor, I took your advice and brought one boarder in. So the counselor asked him, how's the bride?
Right.
He reckon the bride is pregnant.
Oh, you 25-year-old, eh?
Yeah, because he brought the boarder and came.
Right, boarder, that's why. Oh, right.
So the counselor got excited. He said, see, Madan, I'm glad you took my advice and you brought one boarder.
His advice worked, yeah.
Yeah, because the bride is pregnant.
Right.
He asked, how's the boarder doing? Hey, Madan reckon the boarder is also pregnant. He took one lady boarder. He got both of them pregnant.
He's sharp, eh?
Hey, Madan, I'm telling you.
He's lucky. My missus complained every week. She got nothing to wear. She wears the same clothes every day, every weekend, the same clothes to wear. Women, they complain they got never enough clothes.
Never,
And she said, why don't I got increased now from Lotus? Why I don't buy any new clothes?
Nice to ask.
I said, it is not a good idea, Padma, for you to wear new clothes.
Yeah,
She said, why? I said, because if you wear new clothes, Egypt will get frightened.
Hey, my dragon giving me trouble also.
What happened?
She's wearing one locket now.
Right.
Inside the locket, she got one strand of my hair.
She got the strand of your hair?
Inside the locket.
Yeah, but normally you put people's hair when they die.
Yeah. I went back. I said, Sours.
You didn't die yet?
No, that's the thing. I thought maybe she got 1-2 plans.
Right.
I told her, Sours, how come you got a locket? What you got inside the locket? She reckon, Bala, I got one strand of your hair. I said, but Sours, my baby, my gulubulu, I'm still alive, I'm not gone.
Yeah.
She reckon, I know, Bala, but your hair is gone. So thought, nice to think,
Yeah, I must tell you, 9 boys taking part in the school play, eh?
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm so excited because he's a very shy boy normally.
Yeah.
Now, he got the part is like an angel in heaven, this play is about now.
Oh,
and
nice like that.
This is a very easy part because he just must go on the stage now and the choir will be singing a song. And when the choir tells and the angel lit the candle, the 9 boy must go on the stage and he must light the candle.
Right.
9 boy, the ma'am said, who can do that part?
Nice to ask,
9 boy lifted his hand and said, me, ma'am, I want to do that. I want to be in the play. He was very excited.
Yeah.
So he came and told us, I said, nice like that,
Nice
9 boy.
like
You
that.
must take part in these things. So the whole family and all went to that school hall. Neighbors and everything, we took a video camera because first time 9 boys on the stage.
Nice
now.
to film it,
Now that play started. What a lovely, beautiful play now. I'm 9 boys sitting by me. I said, don't go back yet because it'll make you nervous.
How proud you must be,
And I said, now when the choir sing that song and the angel lit the candle.
And the angel lit the candle.
Then you must go quickly and you must light that candle now.
Nice to tell him,
I said, 9 boy, you understand? He said, Tata, I understand.
Yeah.
Right now the play is going on now. And the director of the play is looking where 9 boy is, right?
Yeah.
Because he's ready for his turn. I'll put the video camera on the battery, everything. I'll
Right,
check it
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And that part came now, and the choir is singing, and the angel lit the candle.
And the angel lit the candle.
Now I'm waiting. 9 boy not coming from the side because he's supposed to come with 1 box matches now and light the candle on the stage now.
That was his sign to come on the stage,
Yeah, to light the candle.
Yeah.
Now the director is looking worried. He's looking in the side now and he's telling the choir, sing one more time.
And the angel lit the candle. candle.
Now, I'm looking to, I can't see from the curtain side what Nine Boy is doing. Why he's not coming? Simple thing I asked him to do. Go and light the candle. Now the director said, choir, sing one more time.
And the angel lit the candle.
Then from the back of the stage, I can hear Nine Boy. He's saying, but Egypt peed on the mattress. The dog peed on the mattress. How are we going to light the candle?
How old is your Nine?
He's 10, ma.
How old is my Nine?
He's 6.
What my name?
Bala.
You think your Nine Boy is getting you into trouble?
Nah.
I'll tell you one quick story about my Nine Boy.
Right.
We got new neighbors, you know, in Randburg.
Oh, nice like that.
Yeah, now, you know, Nine Boy is a bit of a tinsel, you know that,
Right.
Now, there's one small girl living next door, you know?
Right.
The other day, that girl's mother came, she's holding Nine Boy's ears.
Right.
She got Nine Boy by his ears. She's dragging him and coming to my house.
Why?
Hey, I got angry now.
They were fighting.
No, I didn't know.
Hmm.
I'm thinking now, what is wrong with this lady?
Yeah, because your Nine Boy is a very nice child.
Yeah. I said, madam,
He's
why
not very
you...
fair, but he's a nice child.
No, he's not fair.
Right.
You look like Segrin from Lotus, you know?
Right.
Like Vikash, you know?
Right, yeah, a little bit brown. What the mother was upset about, ma?
Yeah. Yeah. Nice to tell. Now, I'm thinking now, why the lady is holding Nine Boy by, and she's twisting it, Pero?
It must be hurt, man.
Yeah, now, Nine Boy, you can't see the color change, you know?
Right.
You know, gone dark red. Drag him out again, madam. What's wrong? Were you squeezing Nine Boy's ears?
Right.
She reckon you don't know what Nine Boy and my daughter was doing, uncle.
What they was doing, ma?
I reckon, madam, what was they doing? She reckon they were playing doctor.
Yeah, but children do that, Bala. They play house game, they play doctor game, they play cowboy and Indians.
No, not only children. I was playing doctor last night too. No, I told her, I said, madam, living in the 2003 century, you know?
Right, nice to tell her that.
Yeah, I told her it's only natural for young boys and girls. Yeah, I read this in the book, right?
Why?
I told her, I said it's only natural for young boys and young girls to explore their sexuality by playing doctor.
Is it,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then what the mother said?
She reckoned sexuality my foot. Nine Boy took out my daughter's appendix. And he was ready to give her breast transplant.
Yeah, you're not nice like that, eh?
No, you can't do breast transplant. 6 years old the baby is. Man, Nine Boys are bloody rubbish. I told him what you did.
Okay, welcome, eh?
Okay,
Okay, bye-bye.
Welcome.
Dolia? Hey, Dolia. Dolia? Tu kaha pe mar gaya, Dolia?
What you want, Pokney? You know, I found out this week. So many children are trying to impersonate us. Anyway, I'm busy.
What are you doing, darling?
I'm busy trying to put my new skirt on.
Hey.
Now tell me, Pokes, honestly, right? Does the skirt make my bum look big?
Does that skirt make you look fat, darling?
That's not what I asked.
Does the skirt make your bum look fat? Wait 1 minute, I'll tell you now. Wait.
Wait,
my words, that. Wait, darling.
Okay, I'm waiting.
1 minute while I jog around you first.
You know I am.
No, Dolia, it's not too fat, huh?
You took 1 minute to jog around me, Pokes.
But Dolia, why that new skirt? But, Kaike, why that skirt got bleach like stain in front, Dolia?
Don't be stupid, Pokes. That's a tea stain.
What's that?
New fashion.
Tea stain finish.
Tea stain finish.
Oh.
It's a new fashion for people my age. What you wanted, Pokna?
You heard, darling, Ruby's husband met accident, man. He's so serious in the hospital.
Yeah.
You knew that?
I didn't know, Pokna. What happened?
No, man, car accident Tuesday night.
Shame.
And Ruby, every day, 4 times a day, she's going by the hospital. She's sitting in his ward and she's reading to him. Imagine it.
Oh.
4 times a day she's going and reading to him.
But the house, they can't stand each other.
Yeah.
But by the hospital, she's busy reading.
But the house, they kill each other, man.
So sweet, eh?
Yeah.
Well, what she reads for him? Newspapers or
No, darling.
stories?
No, darling. She's reading insurance policy. Lucky you're not like that, my darling.
No.
Now, tea stain or coffee stain, my darling?
Why you don't run 1 minute around me again?
I'm tired. I'm out of breath.
Run one more time. Maybe you'll get heart attack. Can give hug quickly.
Give one kiss in your
Queen, don't squeeze so hard. New this one.
Yeah, you're getting creased, darling.
Folks, that's not a crease.